Hello, I'm Laura, I'm 27 and I'm a part-time yoga teacher. So yoga is a really ancient practice. It's about 5,000 years old, if not more. There are actually 8 different parts to yoga. So the physical end of yoga, which most people know it as, is actually just one of the 8 different sections. So along with that, there's also pranayama, which just means breath control or breath work, meditation. There's also a lot of philosophy that looks at mindset and your emotions and lots of different things. So it's probably more of a lifestyle rather than just a practice. So how to get started with yoga? Number 1, you don't have to touch your toes. I think that's a big fear that I hear a lot of people saying, I'm not flexible, but anybody can do yoga at any age, any ability. You can either go to a group class or a private class, or YouTube is also brilliant. I remember when I first started, YouTube was a great free resource to give it a go. Least favourite word is lockdown. Yeah, I think it does. If a tree falls, what if there's like a wee deer or something? They're gonna hear it, or it's gonna make an echo. Definitely has to be brown sauce, HP all the way. I'm probably going to say this wrong. Let me get it right. Those that my favourite quote is, those that don't matter. No, sorry. Favourite quote is, those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. Favourite takeaway is definitely Indian. Garlic naan for life. My take on mental health is that it really is just as important as any other part of your health. I remember a teacher one time saying, we get up every morning and brush our teeth without even thinking about it. It's just part of our routine, and we're looking after our hygiene and that end of health. But really, we should be doing something every day for our mental health as well. I think it's just as important. And yeah, there's so many practices out there and so much more awareness now, which I think is great. I think it's definitely something that we should all look after. Yes, I definitely do work on my own mental health. For me, yoga, meditation, breath work have been practices that have really helped me in times when I needed help with my own mental health, and continue to do so. They're just my practices that I know work for me and that have like instant kind of effect, or I can really feel a change in my mindset or my emotion. But that mightn't be for everybody, and I think it's important to find what is going to work for you. For some people it could be dance, music, art, taking a walk in nature. There's so many different modalities and so many different ways. Everybody's completely different, so it's not one thing mightn't work for another person. So it's just finding what works for you. And there's so much out there now, a lot of podcasts, research, books. So it's just taking the time to figure out what really helps you and using that. What I would say to anybody that is struggling at the minute, I would just say, just know that, first of all, we're not taught this kind of thing in school. We're not taught how to regulate our emotions, or we're not taught maybe why we're feeling a certain way. So just going easy on yourself and remembering that, you know, you were never taught this. No one gave you a manual when you were born and said, there you go, that's how to feel really good and really happy all the time. So I suppose it's just about, you know, educating yourself and maybe trying some different modalities out, because I know that it's all well and good someone saying it, but to really feel the difference in how you feel, it's about, you know, maybe trying some new modalities. You know, maybe it is yoga, meditation, breath work, or something different that you find works for you. But just knowing that 10 times out of 10 also someone will have felt the same way and or will feel the same way. I think it's just part and parcel of all the ups and downs that we go through. So just reach out. My inbox is always open if anybody wants any more information on yoga or anything, and just know that, you know, there is hope, and hope to feel better as well. Thanks for having me on, Kehar, even though it took 6 months to get around to recording these videos.